Mew VMAX is absolutely going to explode in price. Here is why. Let me show you the deck where it stands right now. Mew Genesect is sitting at a comfortable $55.20. A very affordable deck for a Pokemon deck. As Pokemon decks can run over $100, this deck is very affordable right now, but it won't be that way for long. Let's look at the price history of Mew VMAX. So at its height, it was at $45 during December 21st. You may be asking, why was it at this price during December 21st? What was going on? Well, it was the height of the Fusion Strike meta. Fusion Strike had just came out a month ago, and Mew VMAX was dominating the format. It was absolutely the tier 1 deck in the format, and everything was centered around it, as it had consistency, good damage, and energy acceleration, making it the best deck with no rival. Now, as Mew has had counters and gone down in the format and viability, it is only sitting at a measly $5 right now. But it won't be that way for long. Here's why. It is going to become the best deck. You see, when Scarlet and Violet releases, Mew VMAX is going to jump back up in price because it's going to become the best deck because of rotation. You see, Mew VMAX only loses one card in rotation, and that is Quick Ball. But here's the thing. Everybody loses Quick Ball. Everybody was running Quick Ball, and Mew VMAX is losing it with everybody else. Now, this isn't actually as big of a hit to Mew VMAX as it is to other decks, because we are getting Nest Ball in its place. Now, Nest Ball makes Mew VMAX better because it sucks for other decks. Nest Ball brings it straight from deck onto bench. That means when you play this Pokemon from hand effects will trigger off of Nest Ball, making Mew VMAX better because Genesect is a once during your turn ability, not when you play it from hand. Let's look at another great deck in the format and what it's losing that makes Mew VMAX so good and how this deck falls. And that deck, of course, is Lugia V-Star. Lugia V-Star loses so much in rotation. Here's the first thing it loses. Aurora Energy and all of the other colored energies. What made Lugia so great is you could run any Pokemon with a weird energy cost and power it up immediately. This made it a box deck and allowed it to run so many options, making it the best deck in the format. Now you can only run colorless Pokemon, and that really hurts Lugia a bunch. Lugia is also losing Powerful Energy. Powerful Energy made Lugia so good because its Tempest Dive could hit those numbers against those big HP Pokemon like V-Stars and V-Maxes and hit for knockout. And this also made Lugia V-Star great because of Stoutland V. Stoutland V's attack hit for 40, and if it knocked out a basic, you would take an extra prize card. In the format, so many one-prizer decks run rampant, and Lugia V-Star is able to keep up in the prize trade because of Stoutland V. But since it loses Powerful Energy, it won't be able to hit those numbers to take knockouts with Stoutland V, making it fall behind. Lugia V-Star also loses Evolution Incense. Evolution Incense was a crucial card for the deck because it let you get your Archeopses and Lugia V-Stars out. Now you have one less option to search those Pokemon out. It really screws you over during the game. Besides, Mew does everything. It is great because it does everything and is going to be able to dominate this early Scarlet and Violet format. First of all, it has Mew VMAX. Mew VMAX is a bulky 310 HP Pokemon, letting you use any of your Fusion Strike Pokemon's attacks, which do great damage. Let's look at some of those Pokemon. Genesect and Meloetta. Genesect let you hit for 210 base, and Meloetta with Melodious Echo let you hit for 280 if you had all 4 Fusion Strike energy on the board. Not to mention, they also have Power Tablets and Choice Belts, letting Mew get that damage fixing and those numbers that it needs in a lot of matchups. So Mew had a bunch of HP and hit for a bunch of damage. While it does give up 3 prizes, a lot of people aren't able to clear that HP, making it so valuable in the matchup and basically losing them the prize trade. Mew VMAX isn't only good in HP and damage aspects, it's also good in draw support aspects. With Genesect's Fusion Strike system, it's having 4 barrels on the bench and being able to draw 6, draw 6, draw 6, draw 6 made the deck so consistent and so good, and you are able to just pop off on turn 1 or turn to and just draw so many cards and be able to have whatever you need in hand. Mew VMAX is also great because it also has one prizer Pokemon like Meloetta to help fix the prize trade, as you can attack with Meloetta and hit for that Melodious Echo, doing so much in this format. Mew VMAX is, in general, a great deck, and it's also great because of its energy acceleration. With DTE being able to power you up in one turn, and Elisa's Sparkle accelerating that energy, it makes it absolutely going to be the best deck in the format. Besides, the new decks that are coming out don't even give it competition. Let me show you an example of Electric. So first of all, you have Ampharos EX with 330 HP, and its second attack is Electric Colorless, hitting for 140, and if you discard an Electric Energy, it hits for 240. Now, this may seem good at first, but you have to see that the problem is it's a stage 2. Mew VMAX is a stage 1 and is also able to hit on turn 1. And this is a stage 2 that you won't be able to get out until later in the game. Besides, it's only hitting for 240 when Mew can do so much more and has Fusion Strike helping it with numbers, and being able to copy Meloetta attacks that can hit for 280 base. This card doesn't stack up on numbers or when you can power it out soon enough. Also, you have Miraidon. Miraidon helps the deck a bit because it can use its ability off Nest Ball, but it's still not enough. Mew VMAX is able to draw cards. This is only able to accelerate your Pokemon, so you're going to be able to see less cards and not get what you need. While you are able to keep up with Mew on energy acceleration with cards like Flaffy Dynamotor and Electricity Generator, it just struggles in the other aspects of damage and draw. While Raikou can draw you cards, it's not much. It's just drawing you one, and its attack is only hitting for 220 at best, which simply cannot keep up with Mew. Mew was able to hit for these numbers and do so much, while this new Electric archetype isn't able to keep up on numbers. So please, guys, buy Mew and save yourself money. This card is going to spike in price, and you need to buy Mews now. Thank you for watching the video. That's the end. Please subscribe, and thanks. And unban Sableye now, please, Pokemon. Unban Sableye. I don't know if you're watching this video, but please unban Sableye. It is unjustly banned and expanded. Go watch my video, but unban Sableye now. Unban my boy. Free him. Thank you.